Hey everyone, welcome to Twin Tuesday. My name is Dana Schmoyer and I am 20 weeks pregnant with twin girls. This last week I had a wonderful ultrasound. It was my first official ultrasound with my doctor's office, and it was to just make sure everything was there and that the girls are measuring correctly and that they're growing well and everything was there. They were completely healthy. They measured in at 12 ounces each, which is what single babies are usually at around 22 or 23 weeks. So they're measuring a little bit early, which is, I think, normal because I have read that twins usually develop a little bit faster than single pregnancies. And I also looked up, because they're 24 ounces together, that would make me about 25 weeks if I was only having one child right now. The main thing that I was wanting to find out about this pregnancy is, are they in separate sacs? Do they have two placentas? Like, what's going on with them? And they are each in their own individual sacs, which is great, but they are sharing one placenta. But so far, with them both measuring the same weight, everything's going good. But because they are sharing one placenta, they're going to be keeping an eye on them throughout the rest of the pregnancy, just to make sure that they continue getting the same nutrients and one doesn't take more than the other. This week we have been doing a lot of talking about names, trying to figure out what girl names are we going to use with these girls. We like to use biblical names, but we also like to go with the meanings of the names, and with it being twins, I want something that kind of goes together. So this is probably the hardest naming time that I've ever had with a kid, and it's just, I don't know, I think it's going to take a little while until we figure out like the names that we want to go together. I have two names that I really like. I don't have middle names yet to go with them, but I have a couple names that I like, and we'll just see if we end up using them or not. I'm not going to share any of the names that we're talking about right now just because we don't know if we're going to use them or not. So you'll have to find those out whenever we decide to share that with everyone. I am definitely feeling a lot more pregnant this last week. I'm starting to have to actually pay attention whenever I have to roll over in bed to get out of bed, and it's just taken a little bit more effort. The girls are mostly comfortable whenever they're head down, but one of them likes to kind of move around and turn sideways sometimes, which gets a little bit more uncomfortable that time. But I always love it whenever I start my day and I'm like, they're both head down. I'm like, yes, this is the most comfortable position for them to be in for me. Their kicks and their movements aren't strong enough to be able to let my husband really feel them at any moment just yet. I can kind of still just mostly feel them whenever they're rolling around in my stomach, but I have a hard time catching them whenever they're actually giving a kick that you can feel from the outside. But I'm really looking forward to that, and it shouldn't be any time from now that we'll be able to actually catch those movements instead of it being just a random one that you're like, oh, come on, move again. Because sometimes one will kick on one side, and then I put my hand over there and wait for another kick, and then the other one kicks on the other side, and I'm like, I wasn't ready. It's a little bit more unpredictable when there's two in there. Other exciting news that is happening is trying to get ready for the twins. Our nanny starts this week, and I'm so excited to be able to have my afternoons to rest and get stuff done and be able to prepare for a move, which is what we also did today, is go around to 6 different open houses and check out different houses. And kind of mostly today was just to get an idea of what size house do we really need, what can we get away with, because there's going to be 9 of us living in the house and a business to run out of the house. So we need a little bit of space to be able to do that, and just trying to find the right house that's in the right price range, and it'll come. I'm not worried about it, but it's just we're starting to really kind of pick up our pace on this and get the ball rolling. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe so you can get my weekly pregnancy updates on this twin pregnancy, as these kids we're probably over halfway there, because my doctor's office only wants me going to 38 weeks, since twins usually tend to stop growing at the very end. And yeah, so 18 more weeks. Because I'm already 20 weeks, it's kind of crazy to think that we are halfway there. Also, on Wednesdays, I do videos just talking about what I have learned for the week, so make sure you subscribe so you can get those as well, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.